Another Friday night. Had a long day at work today. I've been home for about an hour, give or take, maybe slightly less. Um, but yeah, our guy who moves trailers wasn't there today, so my manager had to move trailers. It's called hostling. It's where they hook up, like they have this little truck that they move the trailers with out in the yard, right? But our manager hasn't really done a whole hell lot of it. So I just had to have my drivers build their own sets, which, takes longer because, they're driving trucks. And we did a triple set, which means we had to weigh the trailers and had to put three trailers together instead of two. So that's fun. But enough about that because you guys don't give a shit about my job. um, but yeah, I was thinking of playing more New Vegas tonight, but then my dogs came bothering me wanting to go outside, so then I'm like, you know what? I could use a cigar. I thought about having one throughout the day at work today because I knew today was going to be like this because we've been prepared for it for like a week or two. Um, but I mean, most of the day wasn't hard. It was just at the end, it was a pain in the ass. Um, gonna watch Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood with my friend tomorrow, so that'll be fun. I've got two of my friends playing Fallout 3 now, and I've been reading. The other night, I read a decent amount of the Before Watchmen comedian comic, so. And then I've also bought Doomsday Clock. I need to film my next collection update already because I've got a bunch of stuff. I just haven't got around to it. I have been severely slacking with content besides streams. Yeah. Um, in all honesty, I'm thinking about watching through Breaking Bad again for the fucking ninth time, like all the way through. So even though I just watched it for the eighth time not that long ago. Such a good show. I also thought about maybe doing a Redeye theater tonight, with more Malcolm in the Middle or something, because we only did one episode of that, I think. Maybe I could continue the South Park one as well. Where did I leave off on South Park? Was it Damien? Was that the last one I did? I know I did Mr. Hanky, technically. I think Damien is the last one I did. Oh, I need to do more of the Shadow as well, the serial, since that's public domain. I need to do more of that. We did what, 5 episodes, and then I was supposed to do it every week, and then I fucking didn't because I'm a loser. Um, I'm going to my friend's house tomorrow, but on Sunday I might do more of the Mumkey marathon on Rumble. I tried those popcorners today. That's those chip type things that they did like a Breaking Bad ad for. They're all right. Dude, what's got you guys so hyped up? Hang on a sec. What are you doing, Kiki? Hey. What are you doing? Wonder if they were like chasing off a cat or something. Hey, boy. What are you barking at, Kiki? Hang on. What are you barking at? What? Kiki. Sorry about that. My dog was barking at something. Give her the Hebrew hammer. Dog needs a beat down. You know, I'm sorry you're having bad luck lately, Chisu. But you did overshare quite a bit there, man. Hang on a sec. Kiki. My uncle's birthday today, mine tomorrow, and yesterday was high school homies, yeah? Okay. Very cool. I mean, on Sunday, I plan to do something for you, Chisu. Like I said, let me know what game you want me to stream, and I'll look over some of your shit and actually pay more attention to your chats for once. You know, kind of guy I am. I'll be generous. Kiki, what are you doing? Better not be starting trouble. This looks like a horror movie? Yeah? Really obsessed with that corner right now. She's like keeps going to one corner of the yard. There's probably a cat that got in the yard for a minute. That happens sometimes, and then they chase him off. But, what are you doing, Kiki? Kiki. Damn, my bad eyesight. Kiki. Why are you sitting in that corner? Kiki. Best not be eating snails again or something. Kiki. Seriously, you go and start barking at that fence or something, I'm gonna come smack you. Better behave yourself. Okay, she's good now. She's behaving herself. I'm probably just tripping too much about it. I get paranoid sometimes when they act up. Think there's something wrong or something. Kiki, for fuck's sake. Damn dog. Anyway, I think I'm gonna turn off the porch light because it's kind of bright. I'll be right back. All right. I hate when the chat just like goes away when I'm trying to fucking read it. When I lived on my own, I'd go outside at night and look at the stars and enjoy the area. Not really a lot of stars out tonight. There's clouds. A little bit of overcast, I guess. A half moon. Could be light pollution and whatnot, but you know. Canada burned down. It's God's wrath. Oh, yeah? The smoke hit New York? Yeah, I heard about those fires that all kind of happened around the same time. Kind of odd, to say the least. She senses a yokai. Yeah, there you go. And during June when the queers come out, yeah. You know, what's the word? I saw that. I think I mentioned this actually last time or something. I saw that movie Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Pretty good. I think it's probably the best super movie actually. Harkens back to Dragon Ball because it brings back the Red Ribbon Army and is a little bit less like just fight after fight after fight. Like it's still action packed, mind you, but quote Dragon Ball government. These are the places in Mexico to avoid Piccolo. All of them. What? Oh wait, no. Okay, so is that really a Dragon Ball quote? After a few Americans were attacked or kidnapped in Mexico, the government set a warning of places in Mexico not to go, which is like saying in World War II which places in Poland not to go, or to quote Dragon Ball, these are the places in Mexico not to avoid all of them. Well, here's the thing. Mexico genuinely does have some safe places, obviously. But there's a lot of places that you either don't want to go out. In fact, I've just been told by like people I know who have family in Mexico that you just don't go out at night. You just don't do that. And you want to stay away from like Juarez and some of those places. And you don't drink the tap water, obviously, but everybody knows that. Goku, you missed my vital organs. Piccolo, all of them? Oh, okay. In your Tsukidoji 3, Buju, this is my third world slum. No one's safe and everyone suffers. Elector, but we're going to a resort where it's safe? I've showed my one friend Euro Tsukidoji 1 and 2. I'm going to show him 3. I'm going to show him all of them, but... I did that line. That's what my cousins who visit Mexico say. Oh, yeah, they say, like, all of it's unsafe. I mean, there's a lot of things that you mainly want to, not go to, like, places where the cartel is big, which, to be fair, is most of it. No, they say we go to a resort so it's safe. Oh, okay, I get you now. Any ideas what games you want me to stream for your birthday, Chisu? Why not go to Sudan where there's a war, same as Mexico? You don't come back except a few places. You ever seen those like people like there'll be like those feminists, right? Who want to go down to like the Middle East to prove that it's like not so bad and that it's actually good for women and stuff. And like every time they do that, they get like raped and murdered. Like it's happened like multiple times. Like it's sad and dark, but it's like I mean it's a little bit funny. It's dark, it's morbid, but it there's a little bit of cosmic irony in it, right? It's like Grizzly Man, yeah. I still need to see the movie of that. Like they did a movie of Grizzly Man, right? Does the movie show him get mauled by the bear? Like actually show it, or in the 2000s when I was in college, there were these white women who went Muslim. Oh yeah, it's growing in popularity. It really is. It's so weird to me when feminists go Muslim because Muslim is like the most sexist religion, which based, but there's a lot of other bad things in the religion. Um, it don't show it because there's no video of it, but there's an audio tape that they don't say. They don't say? Do you mean don't play? Because I think I've heard the audio. They don't play the audio tape. Okay, that's what I thought. I've heard the audio tape before, I'm pretty sure, in like a YouTube video. He's being eaten alive by a bear? Yeah, I know. I know what happens in Grizzly Man. I know it's I've heard of it, man. I know about it. Interesting they didn't include it in the movie because it's like a documentary, right? Or is it like a recreation? Again, I've never seen the movie. I know it's a true story, but sounds like somebody's racing on the highway down not too far from here. That are just a lot of loud cars, but that one sounded like people racing. You know, they say about intrusive thoughts. Every once in a while, when I'm holding a cigar and I got it like this, I get tempted to like push it into my wrist and burn it just to see what it feels like, but I'm not stupid enough to do that. It's crazy to me that there's people that get a kick out of shit like that. You know what I mean? There's just like the thought, like, I wonder. Let's see. In Family Guy, how he put his boner in a pencil sharpener. Yeah, exactly. That kind of curiosity. It's an intrusive thought. It's like when you're like going on a hike and you're like on a high cliff. You're like your brain like for a split second goes, I could walk off that and die. Or if you're like hiking with someone, your brain goes, I could put Kiki. Hold on. Damn, dog. Maybe play Alien Soldier or Batman Returns or Spider-Man versus the Kingpin or McDonald's Treasureland or Pulseman or Weapon Lord or Rice Star. What system are those on? Are they all on like Genesis or something? Genesis? Yeah, okay. What's up, Ree? Fucking dog. She's got me fucking paranoid or whatever she's barking at. It's probably a cat on the other side of the fence, but it's still tripping me out. Another cigar stream, yep. That's what I felt like doing, because it was late. Sniffed in some of the smoke there. Huh. See, that sounds like somebody racing again, too. Or again, just peeling off real fast. So on the Robotech wiki, some new guy edited a page of a writer who later fell to gender issues by changing the page name to his made-up name, and then said she wrote Robotech comics under her dead name. Yeah, that's fucking gay. Kind of pisses me off with that gender offender nonsense on there, especially as the guy wrote the comics before he devolved and had no input on the franchise since like 2 comics in the 80s. Also, many actors use pseudonyms to avoid the Film Actors Guild rules, and their names on the wiki pages they acted under are the ones they used at the time. Yeah, exactly. When you see, there's plenty of, like, actors who don't put their actual names on stuff, like Yorotsuki Doji, most of the dub actors did not use their real names. I know my friend was like trying to figure out if like whoever did Munchausen's voice, my friend thought he sounded like someone else, and he got me to like be like, yeah, that sounds a lot like him, but I can't remember who it was. Musty Prawns and Timbuktu, damn straight, kick him in the dishpan, hoo hoo hoo. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh guy? Me? I mean, I probably prefer Pokemon. I like Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid, but Brick Balls, yeah, that's the one. Thoughts on Pride Month? I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's fucking retarded to do like a whole month dedicated to people's either who they want to fuck or their made up bullshit identities. To do a whole month on that bullshit, it's literally a cult. It's literally dedicating a cult like a month to a hostile cult that is openly hostile to American values. That's what I think of Pride Month. I think Pride Month is intrinsically evil because of what it's promoting. Not necessarily just promoting like homosexuality and stuff like that, but because it is promoting a cultural shift towards cultural Marxism disguised as sexual identity and sexual orientation, whereas actually it's about subverting and overtaking the culture, which they've been very successful at for a long time. They've been getting more and more pushback in recent years, which I think is great. But overall, yeah, fuck Pride Month. Coming soon, Interspecies Month, yeah. Want a month on guys into fat chicks, where they have the lardos on everything. Geez, so that's every month of the year. Have you guys heard that Lizzo is thinking about quitting because people insulted her online? That'd be great if Lizzo quit. She's a fucking whale. What a fag. Fat egg. Fucking hate it when my dogs act up and it gets me on edge. I fucking hate that. You like fat chicks and anal? I assume you mean all, right? Not anal. But Lizzo is bad? Yeah, no, Lizzo's disgusting. And all? Yeah, okay. You do realize why how you typed anal but with two L's, right? To quote Kenshiro, pigs belong in a butcher. Hell yeah. You're surprised Chisu doesn't like Lizzo? Even Chisu has standards. They're not very high, but he does have them. Chisu only likes the giants from Fraggle Rock. Like kind girls, not evil ones, or bitches? Exactly. There you go. It's a good standard to have. You also don't like Jessie and Pokemon or Bulma and DBZ? Really? I mean, I'm not like I think Bulma works as a character. I think she's great, and I think she's a good matchup for Vegeta because he's, you know, dominant enough to keep her in line to an extent. Go away. Shoo. Fucking mosquitoes. Fuck off. That's on the Gantz anime. I like the manga so far, but the anime is pretty slow. So I will tell you this. I saw the anime first, loved it, read the manga. It's way better. However, the anime is still good. It only covers the first three missions, though. And then the last two episodes of the anime have nothing to do with the manga. In Rikio, the manga is better. I have not experienced Rikio in any way, shape, or form yet. I've been looking into getting the OVAs, but they're pretty rare. And you know me, I like to actually own stuff physically when possible. You'd like it? I abridged one of the OAVs and reviewed the live action movie, yeah? Um, the Gantz manga does drag it a couple of points too. Like it's long as fuck. It's like the longest manga I've read to completion. Other than I don't know. Violence Jack might be longer. I think Gantz is longer though. I think Gantz is longer than Violence Jack. Yeah, it is. It is. Gantz is totally longer. The Gantz PS2 game's pretty fun, too. I've done a playthrough of that on the channel. That's one of my earlier playthroughs. Like I should have like my 38 or something on me. Again, I get fucking paranoid sometimes. See, those are the worst intrusive thoughts, where you get fucking paranoid. It's nice to smoke in warm weather, yeah. Hang on one quick second. Just making sure the other garage door was locked, because again, I'm on edge for some reason. I don't like it. This is why you should have the gun on you at all times, so no one tries to roll up on your crib. I can go get it. In fact, I might go get it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm good now. No reason to be on edge, right? Love to see you pop a nigga on a stream. That's something you want to avoid when you can, man. I'm also pretty sure I can't just be up and handling it on YouTube due to terms of service, so for all intents and purposes, you have no idea what's on my hip. Can we see the gun? Not on YouTube. YouTube's really fucking gay about that shit. Because, they don't want you to, show yourself handling it unless you're on, like, a range. They don't want to show you holding it in your house. Because they're fucking gay like that. I can show you the holster. Shh, fucking... Here's the holster it was in. There you go. Bro, can you upload a video on Rumble showing your gun collection? Never reveal your entire gun collection. That's always a bad move. I have shown my gun before. It's a Discord exclusive currently, but there are other places I have shown this one in particular before. There's others that I have never shown and never will. Because that's the thing. Never reveal what you have. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back on my hip now. It's a little bit harder to put the holster on my hip while sitting there. Actually, it's probably better to leave it there. Just because sitting, it's a pain in the ass to try and get it. Why not show your gun collection? I don't make niggas afraid of you. You never want to reveal everything you have, dude. I'm not going to get into the exact reasoning, because this is YouTube. But you never want to reveal everything you have. Because that way, nobody knows. People can't prepare, you know what I mean? People can't come after you and be like, oh, this guy only has this many, which, by the way, there's a lot. There's a lot in this house. Or is there? Again, never reveal all your secrets. Well, let's just say there may or may not be a lot. On Pinkalicious and Peterific. Again, what the fuck is Pinkalicious and Peterific? You reference that all the goddamn time. Peter make music with scooter horn. No one likes it, as it caused problems. My idea, Peter can't take it. Rode into traffic and splattered on the road when a truck comes by, yeah. What gang are you beefing with? Nobody. It's a PBS Kids show? Okay. The thing about guns is you don't want to have to use them. They are a tool for an emergency. They're good to have, but it's best if you can avoid having to use them. And that's the thing people misunderstand about it. They're not something that you just jump immediately to. They're a last resort when it comes to your life. Like a fire extinguisher, exactly. You don't want to be like Pop Smoke, always be strapped and all that. You should always be protected, but you don't want to always use it. You see what I mean? I think everyone should always be armed. It's just a general good idea. But you don't want to have to use it because there's always going to be complications when you do, and it's a permanent solution. That's the thing. Is it's not a temporary solution. I'm just being paranoid right now, so it's probably best that I just have something to ease my mind. That's all it is. But like I said, I'm pretty sure it was just a cat. Do you hold your gun sideways? No, that's incredibly inefficient. You want to aim down the sights if you're going to use it. You seem to have seen a lot of Big Bang Theory, Chisu. Do you like that show, or is it just one of the things that's on that you just watch because you're bored, or somebody you know like the show, so you watch it by proxy, or because you seem to talk about it a lot, seem to get a lot of ideas from it. My parents watch it, and I'm in the room with the computer. Okay, that's kind of what I figured, something along those lines, because been binging through Family Guy for the past few months. Around season 7, the episodes become more of a mixed bag, but still have good episodes. Did you originally drop the show after Life of Brian? I think I watched a couple episodes after it originally. So here's my opinion on Family Guy. Around like season 7 or 8, it takes a dip in quality slightly, but I think honestly season 9 and 10, it actually goes up quite a bit and actually gets to be really good again. Like I genuinely think season 9 and 10 of Family Guy are both really good. Let's see. Um, I own the first 14 seasons of Family Guy, and I like episodes in all of those seasons. So, in fact, there's very few episodes that I outright hate. There's a lot of episodes that are just kind of meh, but there's very few of those episodes that I actually hate. I can only think of like two right off the bat. Being Partial Terms of Endearment, that episode is garbage. Easily the worst episode of the show. And the other one being episode 420, just because stoner culture pisses me off. There's plenty of others that are, like I said, are just kind of meh, but like those are the only ones that I outright skip. Let's see. I was surprised by Quagmire's dad episode. Made as many jokes as it did about transvestites. No, it's an older episode, so they still make jokes actually. There's one where Ida's like sitting in a bar, like looking at porn. And this is a fairly modern episode. And he's sitting there watching porn, right? And the bartender walks up and says, "Ma'am, you can't watch porn here." And he's like, "Oh, it's okay, I'm trans." And he's like, "Oh, never mind, do whatever you want all the time." To be fair, episode 4, the song number in episode 420 is catchy. I don't like it. It's like one of my least favorite musical numbers in Family Guy. You know, another true crime channel I've been watching recently is called Dire Trip. He's pretty cool. I've been enjoying his content. If I get a few more, I might do another Redeye recommends with more true crime channels. I checked out this one this guy recommended to me called Plagued Moth, but he seems like kind of a scumbag, so didn't really want to watch his content. Because he has like some beef with some other creators, and he tends to jump to accusing people of horrific things. So Lord Sodom Bottom Kaiser Neko said, "I thought, goddamn GC, so long. I thought I was into girls for a while. Hit puberty at 8, then around 9 or 10, I found a website of a guy posting these gorgeous naturalist nudes that made me realize, oh God, oh, I actually like this, and not because people told me I should, like with women." Yeah, and those people who told me should is fucking nature. Um, uh, Me first hitting that at 8 seems a bit unusual. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Second, he used to be into chicks but got turned into naked men. By looking at naked men, rather. Imagine if he was into eating cow and then tried eating people and liked it. Would that be okay? You know, Issei Sagawa, like, fantasized about eating people for, like, a lot of his life before he actually killed and ate that girl. Plagued Moth is gender fluid. That doesn't surprise me. But like in the comments, someone recommended him to me, and I checked him out, and he seems like kind of a piece of shit. So now, granted, there's plenty of people who I don't like that make good content, like YMS. Your movie sucks. The guy's a total lefty. His politics are retarded. He's a total NPC, but he does make good videos. Same thing with Team 4-Star, where Team 4-Star doesn't really make good videos anymore, but they used to. You screwed up a proofreading of his porno DBZ comic, and he stopped talking to you. Who? Oh no, this is a different thing. Okay. I had some bad encounters with Spaniards. One I knew from the islands of Spain blocked me after I suggested not getting a tattoo, as there's things in the Bible against it. One, I thought he was my friend, but I screwed up proofreading his porno DBZ comic, and he stopped talking to me. One Mexican friend is loyal, but she's part Italian, so she's higher evolved. Okay. Savox is pretty good. Never heard of him. You know who does really good video essays? You guys ever seen Moon? I've shared some of Moon's stuff in the Discord, but he makes good videos. In Berserk Abridged HB I2K, I don't know who that is, made jokes about people being raped in Human Animal X. In Gantz Abridged HB I2K, did jokes about abortion being murder and people thinking it's homophobic to not want to be raped. Later, HB I2K left Team 4-Star, as I suspect disagreement from Kaiser Neko, who's super queer and furry, and claims to have been raped and loves abortion. Yeah. Well, like Rooster Teeth kicked out Joel Heyman because he was the only one who wasn't like a rampant leftist. Around 14 minutes. Rooster Teeth sucked. Red versus Blue is great. Red versus Blue is great. It's amazing for like 10 seasons. Then season 11 is okay. Season 12 is actually really good. Season 13 is really good. Season 14 is an abomination. Season 15 is all right, and season 16 is okay but weird. Didn't they/them fire Vic for accusations? Yeah, Funimation. Yeah, no, and so for Funimation, they clearly didn't like how popular Vic was getting, and so like I think it was clearly spearheaded to like he was targeted to get rid of. He did have an affair with Monica. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. He's never outright said it was Monica, but he has admitted he's had. Maybe he did admit it was Monica. He might have. I don't remember. But, and I don't want to, say anything that is or isn't true, but I think that's who it is. It's kind of implied. But he owned up to his mistakes. But what I think happened was they used that against him by Monica trying to accuse him of things. And, yeah. I meant Rooster Teeth? Oh, yeah, Rooster Teeth. Yeah, they did fire him over the same shit, yeah. It was probably a coordinated effort with Funimation and Rooster Teeth, if I'm being perfectly honest, that screwed over Vic Mignogna. Read the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, you'd like it? Again, gee, so I think you're a very poor judge of what I like, but then again, this is a Redeye Raw, so I'll take a look. Around 14 minutes into Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, episode 112, Varys says, "What do you think doesn't matter? What matters is the truth." Me based? Okay, yeah, based. I think the reason why they fired him is because they didn't want backlash. I think it's because they didn't like him because he was Christian. I think that's really what it was. And I think that a lot of people cut ties with him to virtue signal. I mean, it is what it is. That's the modern culture, unfortunately. Anime News Network locked the comment section on the Vic thing and blocked people for disliking the guy who made Robotech. Yeah? No, that sounds like something they'd do. I think I might do a Redeye Theater at Dilbert after this. That's what I'm feeling, I think. I like Dilbert. Dilbert's a good cartoon. Pokemon Quantum Gemworld? Isn't the Quantum Gemworld a thing from Futurama? Or were you suggesting that I play Emerald rather than doing a Redeye Theater? Because I think it's a little late to do a game, personally. Um, yes? Oh, okay. It's a thing from Futurama. Yeah, I thought so. Um, but, I don't know what. I'm thinking of doing a Redeye Theater. What do you guys think I should do? Should I do Dilbert or Mad Bull 34? You do Cat in the Hat 2003? Not tonight. Another time for sure. But I do really like that movie. Erased your past, you erase who you are. If you don't know who you are, you have no goal or future, which is a really deep lesson. Or is this... Oh, that's part of a thing. Okay. I'll read it in a second then, Chizu. Both Mad Bull 34 and Dilbert are good. Yes, they are. But which would you rather I do for the Red Eye Theater tonight? Or are you saying you're good with either? Either? Okay. What's up, Andy? Going all over the world and fighting caricatures of other countries reminds me of Mobile Fighter Gundam G. Me on Double Dragon 3. Yeah, you could just flip a coin. I suppose I could. I'll tell you guys what a key difference will be. On YouTube, I'm more confident in being able to get away with playing the audio of Mad Bull 34, whereas Dilbert, the audio would not be played on YouTube, obviously. Mad Bull, then? Yeah, you think so? Don't forget the second Yu-Gi-Oh comment. You know, I'm feeling generous. Let me take a look. Alright, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrain's episode 116, Varys tells Soulburner, who wants to forget his dark past, that he keeps all his memories close, good and bad. All those events made him the man he is today, and if you erase your past, you erase who you are. And if you don't know who you are, or if you erase, and if you don't know who you are, you have no goal or future, which is a really deep lesson, and the malcontents who want to tear down statues of our historical figures need to know. Or perhaps that is why they want to remove our past to destroy our future. Yeah? Yes, DSP Gaming has done 2 videos of filming himself while taking a shower. Of course, only the top half of himself is shown in those on camera in those instances. Oh yeah, of course, Andy. He's not just gonna film himself in like nude. That'd be odd. What do you think of Low Tier God? I mean, there's a couple of clips I've seen that are kind of funny, but I never really got into them. I much more watch, clips of DSP and Wings, or Preferably King Cobra JFS, because King Cobra JFS is my favorite little cow. Tommy Wiseau is the good kind of weird, like Weird Al or Christopher Walken. Lady Gaga is the bad kind of weird, like European pornography. Yeah. What do you think of Sonic Fox? I don't know what that is. He's a furry who don't know his gender and plays games in his fursuit. Oh, God. Damn, the end of the cigar is really moist. Guess I've been sucking too hard. In the 2000s, Toonami wasn't allowed to show season 3 of Robotech because one guy faked being a chick to hide in plain sight, or he'd be vivisected. In the 2010s or 2020s, Cartoon Network had shows promoting cross-dressing, and gender issues. You either die here or live long enough to become a villain. My phone's battery is really low, so I'm going to probably have to cut this short. But short answer, no, I've not flipped a coin, but it looks like I'm doing Mad Bull because that's what Chisu said, and he's the only one who seems to have a preference. So I'm going to cut this stream short because, again, my phone's almost dead, so I'll see you guys in a little bit.